Xi Jinping is going to bring China into a war. If you don't believe, recently there is a stronger sign in China. In recent months, all over China, every provinces, cities, or even towns set up an office. This office is called National Defense Mobilization Office. This is only an office, you said, or collect people for military, recruiting soldiers. But the more mystery is, in China, there is another office called the Development and Reform Commission, from the central government to provincial, city and town and village have this kind of organization. The Development and Reform Commission. Now, the strange thing is, these two totally different office or organization put together, the so-called National Defense Mobilization Office, the sign put to the merged with the Development and Reform Commissions. That means in Chinese said, one gate, two signs together. Think about, it's totally different organizations. For the Development and Reform Commission, it's about economy development or reform of economy reform. This is the, we can say, the main topic or theme of the opening and reform process of China for 30 and 40 years. Though when Xi Jinping get into power, reform and development get slowed down or even tortured back. National defense mobilization is totally about army, about military, about war. But these two things put together, that means it's a strong sign. Xi Jinping, for his future terms, he wants to stop development or reform, or he wants to use the economy as a cost to sacrifice for military, for the army, for the national, so-called national defense. That means want to make a war. Doesn't matter this war is about Taiwan Strait war, go to invade Taiwan, or other kind of war, like around South China Sea. There is a war, maybe China with neighbor countries or with the United States. Or any kind of excuse with the US or Japan. It's very strong signs that Xi Jinping want to wage a war, want to bring China into a war. Very clear. So, in American intelligence said, Xi Jinping now is hesitant and thinking, considering if he should provide lesser aid weapons to Russia, attack Ukraine. And the US gave him enough pressure, said if you do this, you will pay the cost, huge cost, and you face the consequence. That's basically at least economic sanctions. But as we know, Xi Jinping don't care economic development. He doesn't care China's economy or people's life. He cares for so-called the nationalism or the nations stronger. Again, his stronger or prevail is attack Taiwan, take Taiwan as part of China. This is his so-called China dream, his own dream, his emperor dream. So at this time, even US put economic sanctions cannot stop him. So it's very clear. Xi Jinping prepared for a war, and he prepared to bring China into a war, to push China into a war. So that's why he put the two offices together, two signs together, and give up one, develop another one. Give up the development and reform, develop another one, the war. Another thing is recently, about February 24, on the day when Russia invaded Ukraine 1-year anniversary. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, he is about to step down in 2 weeks. He went to the National Development and Reform Commission and made some words. 8 times he mentioned reform. He said, development is the first thing for China, and reform is the motivation. So he advised the people, said, you should remember this is your obligation and this is your responsibility, development and reform. His voice is totally different with Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is a hardliner, and Li Keqiang is reformist and softliner, but he has to step down because Xi Jinping is the winner of the power struggle in the party. So for this reason, I think Li Keqiang, before he leaves the office, he also implied he disagreed with any kind of war. He still emphasized the organization of the Development and Reform Commission is for economy. Develop the economy or do economic reform. But Xi Jinping wants to move this office to an all office. That's very clear. That's totally different line, different policy, different tendency. But somehow, China, the CCP, now is controlled by Xi Jinping. So the US, the Europe, or other democracy countries, all the civilized world should be prepared. There is a war, sooner or later will come. It's not only guess, it's turned to be reality. Showdown is only a time. Thank you for watching. I would like to see you next time. Please subscribe and like my videos at the channel. Thank you.